Hare Krishna. I'm back. Hopefully we can finish this chapter in this time. I don't know if I've got the camera right and level, but let's try. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. In my respectful obeisance to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Vasudeva, Srila Vedavyas, Srimad Bhagavatam. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So we're reading from Canto 2, Chapter 4, and we're up to text 17. So I will now try and read from 17 to the end, and let's hope the battery doesn't run out on the computer. I've charged it just a little. Text 17, Srila Sukadeva Goswami said, "Let me offer my respectful obeisances unto the all-auspicious Lord Sri Krishna again and again, because the great learned sages, the great performers of charity, the great workers of distinction, the great philosophers and mystics, the great chanters of the Vedic hymns, and the great followers of Vedic principles cannot achieve any fruitful results without dedication of such qualities to the service of the Lord." So the Lord is everything, is the goal, the udipana. He is the goal of all devotees, shall we say. He's the vessel, he's everything. Text 18. Kirata, Huna, Andhra, Pulinda, Pulkasha, Abhira, Shumba, Yavana, members of the Kasa races, and even others addicted to sinful acts, can be purified by taking shelter of the devotees of the Lord, due to his being the supreme power. I beg to offer my respectful obeisances unto him. Everything is obtained by the mercy of the Lord, and even sinful people like myself, born in the Yavana races, we can attain perfection, the perfection of our life, simply by becoming devotees of the Lord and offering everything unto the Lord. Text 19. He is the Supersoul and the Supreme Lord of all self-realized souls. He is the personification of the Vedas, religious scriptures, and austerities. He is worshipped by Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, and all those who are transcendental to all pretensions. Being so revered with awe and veneration, may that Supreme Absolute be pleased with me. Very nice prayers. In the beginning of creation, Lord Brahma, he offered prayers to the Lord in this mood, in this reverential mood of surrender and devotion, begging the Lord to be pleased with him. And similarly, we offer prayers in that mood every day, begging the Lord to allow us to engage in his devotional service, crying out in the mood of helplessness and wanting to be able to love the Lord and be loved by the Lord without material impediments, wanting to follow in the footsteps of the pure devotees, and basically wanting to be an instrument for the Lord. The Lord is full of power, so if the devotee becomes an instrument of the Lord, the devotee becomes powerful. But actually the power is the Lord's only. Text 19. He is the Super Soul and the Supreme Lord of all self-realized souls. He is the personification of the Vedas, religious scriptures, and austerities. He is worshipped by Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, and all those who are transcendental to all pretensions. Being so revered with awe and veneration, may that Lord be pleased with me. Yes. Text 20. May Lord Sri Krishna, who is the worshipable Lord of all devotees, the protector and glory of all the kings like Andika and Vrishni of the Yadu dynasty, the husband of all goddesses of fortune, of which there were 16,108 very beautiful maidens. Each, I may add, had a specific character, and the Lord expanded in a form that was perfectly matching each of their characters. You know, some things in a partnership, in a marriage, some things we have the same, some things we have opposite, some things we have complementary, and this is to keep the spice of life. Some things are conflicting, just in the right context that amounts that we have a very happy relationship. So the Lord assumed a form befitting 16,100 different maidens, and then of course he had his primary wives, of course. Amazing. The Lord, husband of all goddess of fortune, the director of all sacrifices, and therefore the leader of all living entities, the controller of all intelligence, the proprietor of all the planets, the spiritual and material, and the supreme incarnation on the earth, the supreme all in all. May he be merciful upon me. The Lord is the director of all sacrifices, and that is the idea why we're on the earth, why we're born in the bodies of humans. Human is specific because Lord Brahma was pleased when he created the human species because they can offer sacrifices to please the Lord. They can perform austerities, and that's the point of being alive, that we can actually perform some austerities, please the Lord, and then go back to the Lord, back to Godhead. So we have to try this as much as possible, that when in these material forms, we try to understand where we're from and what amazing, which is a spiritual world of the Lord, and what amazing opportunity we've been given to join in the Lord's Harinam Sankirtan and perform what's called the Yuga Dharma, which is the sacrifice for this age. So the Lord is the personification. He is the Adi Yagya, as asked by Arjuna. Oh Lord, I wish to know who is the Lord of all sacrifices, situated in the heart. And the Lord has said, I'm He. I am the Adi Yagya, the one to whom all sacrifices are aimed. Everyone hopes to please the Lord. Everyone who's a devotee of the Lord hopes to please the Lord. So if we are actually part of the Lord's Sankirtan movement, we should take note at this juncture in history of the disinformation and misinformation being spread, and contrary to this, of the truth being propounded in books like Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam. We should not let the demoniac disinformation and lies and this concept of making heaven on earth and having a happy life and doing what we're told like good peasants, we should not let that get in the way of spreading the Sankirtan movement of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and performing the Yuga Dharma. No matter what the government says, this Sankirtan movement must go on strongly and not be hampered, not have social distancing and become antisocial like the government wishes, that all beings become antisocial when it pleases them. So as the Lord is the Lord of all sacrifices, it behooves us to perform our sacrifices to please the Lord. And what better way to please the Lord than to engage in the Lord's Sankirtan movement, unflinchingly, not caring for what governments think and what politicians and businessmen and pharmaceutical industries think of our opinions. Let us try to please the Lord and not be an advocate or a follower of Kamsa. Kamsa being the demoniac trait in governmental leaders. So again, the batteries have run out. I'll try and press the button, see if it comes back on, but the computer's gone dead. The sun is going down, so I'm going to leave it there, and I'll have to do one more reading again to finish this chapter off. I'll try and put them together. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.